Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today in Star Trek Warp, we're taking a look at the final demo deck. This is the sixth and final pre-made deck in the Steam demo. If you haven't played it yet, I'll put a link in the description below so you can check it out. But we're going to be taking a look at the Shran. Now this deck I have won with more times than have lost. We'll see how it goes today, but let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So as we have done with the previous videos, I'm going to talk about the deck here really quick. I am on the official Discord. I will have a link to the official Discord in the description below. You can also get to it from in the game, in the demo. But I'm in the deck directory right here. Now let's take a look at the Shran here. So gain every advantage by fielding some of the most logical and clear-thinking Vulcan, Romulan, and Starfleet characters. Use Shran's warp cards, vector analysis, convergence point, and particle beam sweep to buff allies, deter opponents, and blast through lanes with advanced technologies. So you can see the different cards that we have here with the battle bridge being a location, crystalline entity attack. We've got Tuvok and T'Pring and Trina. We've got a lot of cool cards here. Really hope that we get some good cards when we get into the game. But I don't know enough to know every single one of these cards, but as these cards come up, we're going to go ahead and take a look at them. Wesley Crusher. I've originally not really preferred that card. However, the more that I have played, there are some opportunities for that card to really come in handy, especially in this deck here, where you can build up quite a bit of momentum. We'll talk about that when we get in the game as well. That is a plus when you just don't have any good cards. You play Wesley, you throw your hand out, and then you gain the number of cards equal to the number of momentum that you have. So I typically use Wesley once I have 4 momentum, and you can get that much momentum with this deck. It'll be fun to play. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into the game. Here we are. We've got the Shran. Let's go ahead and take a look at the guide here really quick. Here's that Discord link. So take a look at this. If this is your first time in the game, up here at the top right, click on the guide. This gives you a lot of great information. This will give you information about the cards, the card layout. This will give you information on the battlefield, which is always good. Gives you some brief information here about the ships, as well as a glossary. This glossary is going to go over a bunch of different terms and effects and things like that in the game. Always something cool to look at. So if you want some reading, I would jump into here and take a look at it. All right, let's go ahead and close this up. Let's go into the Shran. Like I said, I've won. Oh, it looks like I got a mirror match. I have won more than lost with this. We'll see how this turns out. But I also have at the end of this video a pre-recorded battle that I did win. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I did win. And it's a pretty good representation. This deck can be really cool and really fun, just depending on the cards that you draw. But win or lose, we'll run through this. And there's also that other pre-recorded video, non-commentary, if you want to take a look at that as well. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's jump in. All right. I went second, so I got this Power Surge, which gives me 1 temporary energy. It just allows me to kind of jump into the game if I don't have anything good. I kind of like going second in this game. I've got my energy here. My energy and my energy cost for my cards are here in the top right. Top left, typical for a card game. First thing that I typically will do, and I'm saying typically a lot, so I'll try not to, but first thing that I do is I always take a look at what I can cycle. So as you can see, Worf right here, I can cycle and gain that momentum. That's that greater than sign. That allows you to unlock effects and stats and things like that in the game. Certain cards, if you cycle them, they'll gain attack and or defense. This one right here is just going to give me momentum. As I was talking about Wesley, we did draw him. Check it out. Discard your hand and draw momentum cards. So the number of momentum that you have. So we're going to build momentum up really quick. Also, T'Pring, you can see by getting momentum up, I can gain Swift. But cycling her, I can also gain +2 attack. So there's a lot of things to take a look at when you first draw your hand. So Worf's a 5-cost card. I'm going to get rid of that. Another Worf 5-cost card give me 2 of those momentum right away, which means boom, my my T'Pring here gets Swift. Let me see. I'm not going to use Wesley right now, but I am going to go ahead and cycle him, which is going to give me a 3rd momentum. So I'm set up pretty good there. I'm going to cycle T'Pring as well. because I want to bring her back with some additional attack. All right, so now I'm sitting with Uhura. I've got a couple of her, which is nice. This Breach is cool because it reveals a card from the opponent's hand at random and increases its cost by 1. I do like throwing her out there. I'm actually going to throw 2 of... Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just go 1. We're going to go 1. Boom. I have no more energy. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. You can see your warp cards here. Every ship has 3 warp cards that draws every 4, 7, and 9 turns. They are specific to that ship. I'm really looking forward to the time when we can start building our own decks and selecting our own ships. There's a lot of ships that aren't in here. Look at that. We got Wesley right off the back, which is going to actually allow me to cycle him and get my 4 momentum. So boom, I've got as much momentum as I can. You can only get 4. So I think we're set up pretty good there. All right, so we've got 2. They took out my Uhura. I'm going to go ahead and go throw another one of her out. We've got Core up here. I just finished DS9, so I started watching Star Trek chronologically months ago. Just watching it in chronological order. I just finished up Deep Space Nine. Wrapped up Core's story. It was pretty cool. All right, so I think that's all I can do right now. Even if with this extra energy, I can't do anything, so I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to end my turn. All right. I do like having Uhura out here. I do like increasing the cost of my opponent's card. However, it looks like I might be forced to sacrifice myself. Sacrifice her. Let's see. Let's throw out... This is cool too. So this Crystalline Entity. There's a card in here that gives all of your Vulcans and Romulans Agile. So being able to play that as well as this to clear the board is really cool. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to throw out... Yeah, I'm going to throw out Trina. She's going to be the best for me right now. Unfortunately, I got to sacrifice Uhura to get rid of theirs. And then I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. So I do like having her out here because now other friendly Vulcans and Romulans are going to get +1/+1. So when I throw Mara out, I'm going to get +1/+1 from Trina. Plus, I'll gain Breach, which is going to give me that +1/+1 each attack as well, if I can keep her around long enough. All right, so let's see. I'm going to throw her out here right now. Now, I do have this, which will give me a 2, which I could then place. Let's see. Target character gains +1/+0 and Breach. She does not have Breach. And I'm not going to be able to take her out. But I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off so I can bring out Ramda. Shoot, do I want to do that? I don't have any other character cards, so... Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it. So when you have a card out here, you've got... So like Mara here, she's got 3 lanes that block her. So if you've got a character in any one of the lanes opposing you, the one directly in front of you, and then one to the left and one to the right, you cannot attack the player until all 3 of those lanes are clear. Or you have Agile, which allows you then, as long as there's an open spot in front of you, you can go ahead and attack the player, which she does not have right now, and so I can't attack. She can only attack. I can only attack there, Trina. I can't attack over here to attack the player. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's move forward. See what happens. So we got some damage from Core. I'm assuming their Trina is going to attack my Mara. Yep. All right, we got T'Pol. She's a 2/5, which is nice. But I'm gonna get a buff from Trina over here, so I'm gonna block these guys. So she go to what, 3/6? Yeah, 3/6. And then I'm gonna give Trina Breach, which is gonna increase her attack. But let's go ahead. Let's do this. Now the Breach only works when you attack the player, not the opponent's cards. So we are good there. I still got my Power Surge. They really want to block my Trina over there. So now T'Pol is just a defender right now. They're going to get rid of their deck. They only pulled one card. All right. What do I want to do here? He's got... Yeah, it takes damage. He can do damage. I'm going to do this. Let's get rid of you there. Oh, only did the one. All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and throw her. I'm going to throw her over here, actually. See, she's got Agile. Now, she can survive. Shoot, you know what? I didn't even think about that. But if she can survive the next round, I can play this and clear the board. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so they didn't... Yeah, they're taking her out. Doggone it. That's why I wanted to take him out. For some reason, he didn't take as much damage as I wanted him to take. All right, Demise, banish target character. Let's go ahead and get rid of her. I do like that effect from her. All right, and she is back. When a character is created here, deal 2 damage to characters that threaten. This is nice. I like this. So can I do... Yes, I can. I got my Power Surge, so I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to use my Power Surge. Give me 5. Throw Ramda out there and take out their 2 opponents. That worked out pretty well. And then let's go ahead and get rid of you. And we are good. We're good for now. But look at, they've got me down to 11. I haven't been able to attack them at all yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. This really sucks. Because I can clear the board, but it's going to clear Trina. I wonder if it'll wipe out those guys there. We're going to do that. Alright, and then I'm going to throw out Sulu. Let's do some damage. I don't know if that was the right move or not, but hey, I had to do something. Alright, so target character gains a breach. This gains +1/+0. We got T'Pring back. Deal 3 damage to target enemy character and 3 damage to adjacent lanes, which is nice. I think we're going to have to do a sacrifice here. To get rid of... Oh, but they're going to... Oh, no, that... Okay. But then they're going to banish me, unfortunately. So... Shoot. Spring to Pring over here. I don't want to waste that. Shoot, maybe I should have just used this. Oh no, I'll stay over there because of this. If they're going to put somebody here, it's going to get rid of my Ramda, but then I can banish another one of their players. Hate leaving that much energy on the table though. Oh, that's what they did, huh? All right, we're gonna get rid of that one. Kind of figured that would happen. All right. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do this. I'm just going to get rid of her. Probably should have attacked first, though. This is not going well, but oh well. Oh, and I don't have anybody. Target friendly. You suck. It's gonna get rid of both of them. We're getting we're both getting so low on cards. I'm down to 7. They're at 14. There's 2 Vok. See, all other Vulcans gain Agile and +2/+0. See, that would be nice. That would be nice. I guess I'm just gonna go here. Man, he's gonna take care. I did not pay attention to this. Opposite lane at the end of each turn deals damage equal to themselves. That was a bad move. I gotta sacrifice him now. Oh well. I made some bad choices. A couple cards I wish I would have gotten a little bit earlier, but like I said, I've got that. Oh wow. I haven't got to a point to where it's had me draw all my cards back. There is that match at the end of the video if you want to check that out too. All right, so, well, crud. All right, I guess I'm gonna play this. Let's see what cards I get back. Let's do that. And then let's bring T'Pol out. I don't want to be across from that. All right. -1. Oh, that just sucks. Oh, well. There you go. There's the shot. You know what? I probably shouldn't have said that I win more than I lose with this one. But there is a full gameplay. You've got that one at the end of the video. I am enjoying this. I've learned a lot just playing through this. I can't wait. I said it before, but I can't wait till we can start building our own decks. There's definitely some changes I would make in almost all of the decks just to better fit my playstyle. But I'm looking forward to this game. We have no idea when it's going to launch. I do know, reading on the official Discord, though, that this will be on mobile as well. So that is something cool if you're looking forward to. Or if this was something that you weren't sure about because it's not on mobile and you want to be able to play on mobile, it will be coming according to the developer. So a lot of cool stuff here. That is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.